What's going on? Hola. Hello. How's everybody doing? Let me just make sure we're recording. Okay, hi. Well, we made it through Christmas. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. Pushing on to the new year. Couple days left. What do we got? Today's Saturday, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, Lordy, 3 days away to the big 2019. That's a good thing for everybody. I'm sure it's been a long year. It's been a long year for us. We're we're hitting some pretty good milestones here at the homestead. eBay wise, a lot of big things going on in the store. Obviously, there's just stuff everywhere. Yeah, we're a little overwhelmed, but it's okay. I did let the stress get to me the other day. I guess this can be a forewarning for people that get stressed out, I guess. Got so stressed, I woke up in the middle of the night and was just like profusely sick, sweating, and it's just bad news all over it. I woke up feeling fine, and I didn't know if I just had like a flu, a bug, or something, but mainly I think it was stress. Juggling too many things. I haven't really given much of a backdrop on my channel at all, other than, hey, welcome to my flipping channel. This is what I do. So there's a backdrop. I got a 9 to 5. It's grueling. It's a very tough, demanding job. It takes a lot out of me. I'm a carpenter, union carpenter, so waking up at 4:30, 5 in the morning, driving into Boston to get there for 7 o'clock, beating the traffic, working from 7 to 3, putting in them hours, and then another 2-hour drive to get home, maybe 3. There's not a lot of time in the day to do what we need to do, which is fine. We're doing that for retirement. We're looking to retire. Oh, it will be such a beautiful thing. But we do what we're doing now to secure ourselves for later. I got 15 years left to put in, thank the Lord. And then I have to find something else I got to do. And this is what I'm really good at. Almost just as good as concrete construction. So this is what we're going to end up doing. So I like to move my stuff. I like to liquidate. I don't like stuff sitting around too long. So this eBay thing is kind of, it's a bit of a transition. Right now would be like the time typically where, I've always sold on eBay, just expensive items, pretty much like rare stuff that won't break in the mail. I never like taking them chances, and so we took chances all year. We pushed out 190 sales, closed it out just under the 200 mark. That's exactly where we wanted to be. Obviously, we got 3 more days left, so 10 more sales. It's probably not going to happen. So, pushed another sale out today for 100 on a pair of headphones. So that was good. $100 sale today. I think I had a 50 and a 30 yesterday. It's still running pretty well. Consistently probably $50 a day on the average. So I'm fine with that. That's good. 250 items listed, $50 a day. We're just going to scale that times 6 or 7 to be looking at, 300 a day. Shipping out 7 or 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 items is what it is. And it's a lot of work. I don't like giving stuff away. I like researching everything, every little nook, even like this stuff. Ready? I break it all out. I like to research everything down to a key. I'll research a key. Why do I do that? Knowledge is power. The more you know about every little nook and cranny, the more you just know. And doing this, you need to know everything. So mixed lots are good too. Don't buy a lot of mixed lots, but I got those for pretty cheap. And we'll hopefully go over some of that in this haul video. Been trying to get to this actual haul video right here, in here, in here. It's been taking a little while. That stuff's been sitting there for a week, 2 weeks. All this stuff's been in the car, in the trunk for like a week. It's Christmas time. It gets busy. It gets stressful. So that's just some of the things that I'm trying to go over. This video is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. So, with that being said, it's just a lot of research. Super backlogged on research. Super backlogged on listing. But my old listings are paying for all these lots, so I'm not at any like real loss. Stuff sitting though, and it needs to get listed. It needs to find homes. So doing this video to motivate myself. Sometimes I watch my video back and critique it and push my channel and push what I'm doing along better. And sometimes I go over some of the items for research for later if I don't get around to it. That's why I read off the model numbers, so I can go back to the video and get the model number and then research it if I didn't have the time. So I guess we can go through this lot. I could probably blast through this pretty good. So haul video. All right, here we go. Just bought a little while ago. I would call it a home run. I just pulled it out of the trunk. I got no research into this other than the players. So, with that being said, the reason why I don't have any research into anything is because what I paid for it is what this one player is going to do. So this lot, it was these 2 players. This, yeah, right, not the barber. Not the barber. My wife got me this for Christmas. Super awesome. Bobber floating cooler. They're going to be going whitewater rafting with the beers and the tubes. And we go every time in New Hampshire. That's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to using that. It's super bad. And the wife was very, very nice to get me a Hero 7. Haven't even opened it. Oh, so nice. And the kit and caboodle. All the stuff. Oh, wow. Somebody was a good boy all year. Yeah, right. I try my best to be the best I can be. I'm very grateful. Very grateful. I don't know what to say. Awesome gift that I'm gonna use a lot. So I don't buy stuff for myself. I don't buy anything really. I don't even buy clothes. I run it on fumes. I don't need a lot. I've always been one to say I want to go in the woods in my underwear and do woods things and just do what people do with nothing. I've said that like 10 years ago, even before what's that show? Naked and Afraid? Even before that was even a show. I've always said I wanted to just go in the woods. Not bare butt, but with a set of drawers on and just see how long you could survive. I would find that very interesting. So back to the lot. That's my other passion. Back to the lot. Here we go. So that was a little sidetrack. So yeah, this one player. It says 20, but I paid 15 for it. That's gonna pay for the lot. This lot was these two players, 4 posters in there. These piles of Life magazine. Sorry for the heavy movements. Huge piles of Life magazine. 2 big piles of just like pamphlets and just random stuff. 3 cars. A little pile of randomness. A big picture. Some printer ink. Bookends. A pin lot. 5 ashtrays. A cassette player. A box of cards. And 5 die-cast cases. All that was $151.59 because of the mass sales tax. I've never ever paid sales tax at a estate sale, but I guess so. So, yeah, back to the player. The player is, let's get in there. The player is a Panasonic DMR E100H with the remote and the power supply. The remote has tape, which we can clean that up a little better. All that matters is that it works. So this broken goes for 90. So if it works, I should be able to get about 150 out of it. maybe 100 and we'll shoot for the lot plus the eBay fees plus the PayPal fees plus the shipping cost and plus the state sales tax that I had to pay for. All that. I'm gonna push all that onto this one player, and then grind out the rest. So the next player is this 30. I couldn't find a comp on this one, but I know this is a good one. It is a Panasonic DMR EH58 with the remote, the manual, and wire, and decent shape. Just needs a little cleaning. That probably broken is probably the same amount, $90. It's probably worth the same amount, $150. So that's a good one. So already up. Already doubled the money. And then we have all this great stuff we gotta grind. I'll go with this poster. Well, the posters. This might be a lengthy video. Let's see if we can set this down somewhere. International Speedway poster. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Okay, so we've gone through the Life magazines. That's a stack of 50s and under. And this is a stack of 60s and over. And we had one Sig to Lee in the Lifetime magazine. You figure Lee would use his own address. Millie's Leland. This is the owner of all the stuff. Leland Campbell. He owned all this stuff. He was a I don't know what his purpose was, but it was pretty significant. Mainly his purpose was to collect a lot of signatures. He had over, I don't know, 3,000, over 3,000 signatures of just stuff. Balls, bats, magazines, paper, cards, all types of stuff. Problem with all of his signatures is everything was to Lee. Once in a while you'd find something like the Clemens poster that would just be basic signature, not Tully. There's a lot of baseballs there. Continuation of the sale, a lot of baseballs there. Undecided on buying them and trying to scratch off the Lee. I know there's different techniques to getting the pen off of the baseball. I mean, the problem with these baseballs is they're to Lee with signatures, and there's a lot of Lees in the world, but not a lot of Lee collectors of baseball stuff. So it'd be better to try to get rid of the two Lee off of the balls, off of the baseballs, because somebody wants those signatures, but they just don't want it to say to Lee. So it's one thing to question about. Basically, this is a word of advice. If you're ever going to get a signature by anybody, never get it to you, unless if they really mean something to you. If you're just collecting signatures, don't just get them to you. You want to pertain value. Get it to nobody, just the guy's signature. Yeah, so that is the haul. That is the piles. Grind, list. Hopefully some of that stuff pans out. Should be very interesting. Some of the stuff's gonna end up going into a auction, so let it ride. Until the next haul. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you think. Would you buy any of this at 150 to flip? If I went over anything that you know anything about, let me know. Spot any of those signatures, chime in, and see you on the next vid. Peace. Latest. Vroom. This International Speedway poster. I think there's a continuation of this sale, so try to head back for that. A Grand Prix poster of Watkins Glen. I don't think this is a September 23rd, 1950 poster, but it could be. It just seems too good of condition. But on the next one. This is a David Garrett poster. This is a band poster from 2014. It's in good shape, but it is signed. It's pretty cool. On to the next poster. Again, there's more of these in there, and the continuation is tomorrow. Sale was last week, so this is a poster of Clemens signature. It's pretty legit. all this stuff was owned by, let's see, everything was owned by, this guy was pretty famous, so, I'll get back to you on that, but, pretty cool Clemens poster. I don't know what that's worth. Maybe 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. You never know. On to the next. Okay, let's chop through some of these basics. Bookends. These are some pretty nice looking bookends. I think I'm gonna list these at like 30 bucks. Yeah, 30 sounds fair. Maybe a little less, 25, but just so the shipping cost isn't too bad. But they're nice. They're made in Brazil, I think. Yeah, Brazil. Pretty sweet. On to some laser jet ink. These are sealed. So black. So red. And this is a blue. So a black, a red, and a blue. I don't know. I didn't comp those out yet. There's 125A, 125A, and a CB540A. Those could do good. Okay, carrying on. We're not going to dive into those magazines yet, but we will get there. Whatever. Basic cross pen. Nothing too special. I like to show you everything, but it's not nothing great. This is pretty cool. In the box, RN 108 micro. It's not brand new, but it's in really good shape. So that's good. This is a HP. I don't think we're going to be able to get this out. Alright, hold on. It's a HP 11C calculator. It's pretty vintage. And it turns on. Turned right on. You never know. That could be 20 bucks. Never know. This right here is. It would have been better if they didn't write magic marker on it, but it's just a keychain. Sometimes you throw some stuff in the pile and it becomes, just another number to beef up the pile. Got these 3 cars. I've sold red lines of these, but I don't know what these are gonna do. But they're signed, so no clue who that is. Dan Stagg or something. This is a good one. Snake. Signed by the same dude. Monza. I don't know, maybe 10, 20 bucks each on those. They're pretty good. Get this Michelob beer pitcher. Yeah, it's probably worth 10 bucks. And we got this pin lot. We'll open it up. Chop through a couple of these. It says 5 on the lot. It's pretty cheap. Can't really lose. Insignia pins. I feel like that's missing something to make it worth what it's supposed to be, but we can research it because it says $19.99. Vietnam service pin. I don't know if that's legit, but a lot of the stuff at the flea. They're like $1 or $2 a piece. Usually start at 2 and work your way down. That lot was $5. Not too bad. Let's dive right over here. This gateway ashtray. They found it interesting. The old Howard Johnson's. You never know. Could be $5. Greenie King. It's got good graphics and it's a nice green. And it's made in England. So I grabbed it. This guy hit me on 10 on all these ashtrays, but with the mug, with the beer mug. He's trying to hit me up on this one, the Copenhagen. Carlsberg. This looks porcelain. So it's like a fine china. It's made in England. Henry King Company. Carlsberg. Copenhagen. Could be 5, 10, 20 bucks. Get these cards. It's a sealed pack. That's been pushed in, but it's all the damage that's been done to it. It's still a sealed pack. This could be 20 bucks, maybe. This would obviously need to be tested, but yeah, Panasonic. Yeah, it takes batteries, so the plug's not super needed, but I am avidly collecting these kind of plugs. I have one to test it, so we'll test it. These were all $1 each. I'm thinking if I sell something nice that can fit in this case, I'll ship something nice in this case, in one of these. There's 2 of them in here, so that's a little something extra that you get, you know. So I got 10 cases. Alright, let's go over here. Look at these movie pictures from the Vietnam Affair. Venetian Affair? I don't know. Either or. It's some pretty cool pictures. Whoa. It's like an action scene shot. It's pretty cool. No clue what these are going to end up doing. Maybe 20 bucks for the lot. I don't know. All this stuff is like it's like long research and you make up numbers pretty much. Tom Henson, Tom Heinsohn, it's a litho. It's numbered 740. Got a little damage in the cover there. Some spotting, but it's not too bad. It looks way worse on camera. Here's a certificate of authenticity for that specific run. These are the drawings. Lithos. Some real greats there. So great framing. The old bird. That's as far as I'll get with that for you, because they're all there, and that's what they look like. Sold with those. It's probably $50, maybe less, maybe more. There was a bunch of this stuff, so we'll just go through. I'm gonna just show you with the camera because none of this is researched. Some advertising. Sign. Good advertising. It's a signature. I'm assuming that's a D. Let's do an uppercase D. That's an N. This is a dot on the I. Yeah, that's a Neil Diamond signature. Yeah, could be $100. I never know. Neil's very collectible. Some more advertising. It's a scrapbook. It's not full, but pretty cool scrapbook. We'll dive right into this. This is pretty cool. Return to script department. Man from Uncle. Cotton candy affair. screenplay. Yeah, so ran out of space, storage. Yeah, so Man from U.N.C.L.E. Pretty cool. No clue what this is gonna go for. I think this was with this. I think. I don't know. It's like a U2 pop culture magazine. Pop-up book. Yeah, a couple bucks. Indianapolis Speedway. Just two of those. Hey, this one's got some nice, like, embossment on there. That's a nice book. Your signature for this lady. Got some signatures. 81 world champ. So, good luck. Something. Number 43. Number 31. Beatles poster. It's like a print. Frank Mastrino. I don't know who that is. Whoa. Dorothy McGuire. Sig. I looked for some U2 SIGs in here, but there's none. No Bono. No Moody Blue SIGs. But you never know. sealed, said it was 15. And that's that on the random stuff. Then we're on to the Life magazines. I bought these to cut out the ads. And some signatures might be in these. Like on the covers. Because there was one. There might be another. There's certain issues that go for a couple $100. And then you might find randomness in the piles. Like this. We open it up. Back. Movie poster. Stashed in the Life magazines. We'll keep digging. There's another one stashed in there. Keep digging through. We have this guy's signature in this Life magazine to Lee. I would assume it's this guy. I think. I don't know. Yeah, Bob Lilly. All pro tackle. This guy. We'll keep digging.